I got a call from my daughter saying she couldn't attend our Christmas gathering because her husband had been unfaithful. When I learned the other woman was my other daughter, who'd been secretly involved with him for 2 years, I cut off contact with her. I'm a mother of 4 grown children, 2 older sons and 2 younger daughters, who all moved out years ago. I've always been close to my daughter Emma, while Lily prefers her independence, which I respect. Both are wonderful, accomplished women I thought I was incredibly proud of. We're holding an early Christmas this year, in the first week of December, with a family dinner, gift exchange, and festivities. When I called Lily to confirm details, she revealed that she and her husband wouldn't be joining us. She explained they were separated due to his infidelity. I urged her to come home for support, suggesting family time might help. After hesitating, she admitted his affair was with Emma, ongoing for 2 years. I felt ill. For the past 6 months, Emma had hinted in our talks about being in love, acting giddy and smitten. I uninvited Emma from the Christmas event and blocked her number. I'm not sure I can face her before the holidays. This is family time, and families shouldn't betray each other like this. I'm honestly lost. Lily's now coming, which is good. She needs the love and stability of family right now. Emma, however, believes I'm wrong. She says it's not my business, and as her mother, I shouldn't exclude her from the family. My sister argues I should stay out of their personal matters, which I think is nonsense. Lily needs our support. But my sister insists I have 2 daughters to consider, which I don't agree with. Emma's actions have consequences. My husband is handling communication with Emma and supports my stance. Are we wrong for excluding a daughter from Christmas? Also, Lily's mother-in-law found out. Though we've only spoken a few times, she adores Lily, and they've always gotten along. She called Lily, offering tearful support. My sister says if Emma's not invited, she's skipping the event too, which is fine. She wasn't invited anyway due to health concerns. Otherwise, I've been keeping busy with work and knitting. Update: post-Christmas gathering. The Christmas gathering happened yesterday, and my son and husband suggested I share an update. It was a mix of warmth and heartbreak. Lily's been staying with us, working remotely. My husband and eldest son went to her old house to collect her belongings. Lily's mother-in-law, Clara, was there, helping out and bringing Lily's favorite mint chocolates and festive candles. From what Lily shared, Clara feels similar guilt and pain over our children's choices. We've done our best raising them, but they're adults now, and we can't blame ourselves. Lily and Clara plan to stay close, with Clara treating her like a daughter and friend. On a heavier note, I wrote Emma a letter expressing my deep disappointment and disgust. I told her that while I'll maintain a relationship with her, she's not welcome at family events where Lily is present until Lily feels ready. I echoed advice I'd received. Not choosing a side is choosing a side, and Emma's cruelty to her sister effectively excluded herself. Apparently, Emma visited on Friday while I was shopping. My husband spoke to her. She and her partner, my son-in-law, planned to stay together. I refused to support their relationship, and that man is not welcome in our home. I'm helping Lily through her divorce, and if Emma expects financial help for a wedding or house, she's mistaken. My husband sent her away after she insisted we'd get over it eventually. The gathering itself was lovely, though subdued due to health precautions. No drunken board games this year. My back ached from cooking, but Lily and my husband handled cleanup, so I'm the real winner here. Thanks for your kind words from my last update, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Update 2. I hope you're all doing well. A lot has happened since my last update, and I'm struggling a bit, so here's the latest. Lily is thriving. She met someone new about a year ago, kind, supportive, and eager to connect with me and my husband. Watching their relationship grow while Lily lived with us was heartwarming, reminding me of her childhood crushes. It's a joy to see her smile again. She's landed a new job and moved to Ireland with her partner. Emma and her partner, my son-in-law, are still together. I struggle to feel warmth toward him and find it hard to invest in their relationship. He recently asked for my blessing to propose to Emma, which felt disrespectful. Since Lily was still with us last Christmas, they weren't invited. This year, I'm not hosting. I'm visiting my eldest son, whose wife gave birth to a son earlier this year. They've asked me to stay and help with cooking and cleaning, as they're finding it tough. Tragically, my husband passed away 9 months ago after a fall during a walk. He hit his head and wasn't found for hours. The loss has been devastating. As an older woman, I've lost many people, but I always found strength to move forward. Losing my husband showed me how much I leaned on him. Not just for chores like taking out the trash, but for emotional support through anger, sadness, and overwhelm. Grief offers no respite. Every moment, from waking up alone to cooking for one, is a reminder. His birthday is at the end of November, and clearing out my gift ideas for him was another wave of pain. I know grief has no rules or timeline, but I feel pressure to pull myself together for those around me. Thank you for reading and letting me share. It's been a lifeline. I hope you're all doing well. Update 3, March 17th, 2025. I wasn't sure how to respond to the flood of messages after my last post, so a collective thank you will have to do. Your support since that difficult Christmas years ago has meant so much. When my husband died, I couldn't imagine life without him. We'd built so much together, and I never wanted a future without him. But after a year of feeling stuck, I knew I had to move forward. I've relocated closer to my eldest son and his wife to help with my grandchildren. While they bring joy and purpose, I sometimes craved adult conversation beyond children's shows. By chance, I reconnected with an old widowed friend at a community center 6 months ago. We clicked instantly, and she's become like a co-grandmother living with me. It's like a spark has reignited in my life, giving me someone to rely on again. While I still wake up alone, knowing she's downstairs making tea brings comfort. Lily's doing great, now living in the Netherlands for work with her partner. They visited recently, and it was wonderful to see them. Emma's also doing well, though it's bittersweet. As a mother, I'm glad she's happy, but I can't forgive her for hurting Lily. My husband's pain over her choices before he passed adds to my resentment, and I struggle with guilt over my mixed feelings. It's hard to admit I sometimes feel detached from my daughter, and sharing that with others brings shame. Life's been eventful, and while I'd give anything to go back, I'm grateful for what I still have. Thank you for your guidance and care. It's helped me through a tough time. Next story. My mother secretly contacted wedding vendors to plan my wedding. When I asked her to stop, she brought her wedding dress to dinner, then crashed my wedding after I uninvited her, forcing me to cut ties with my entire family. I'm 32, recently engaged to my fiancé, 31, and started planning our wedding. My mom jumped in to help, which I initially thought was fine. But she began calling vendors and venues she liked, giving them my contact info so they'd reach out about appointments she'd set up, then claiming it'd be rude not to attend. After the third time, her giggles gave her away. She admitted to making the bookings. My fiancé and I have very different tastes from her, but whenever we mention preferences like tablecloth colors or flowers, she dismisses them as ugly and pushes her own ideas. She presented us with a huge binder of her plans, which is exhausting. She insists we review her suggestions, and if we decline, she throws tantrums, saying I don't love her because I reject her vision. I suspect she's wanted to plan my wedding since I was a child, even before I came out and dated women. When I got engaged, she immediately demanded to know the wedding date so she could help. I think it's because she and my dad had a simple courthouse wedding when she was pregnant with me, and she never got her dream wedding. My dad passed 17 years ago, and her brief relationships since haven't lasted. During a recent venue tour, she tagged along, criticizing everything as awful and pointing out minor flaws. The venue staff and my fiancé were frustrated, and so was I. She said she'd never choose such a horrible place for her wedding, despite it being stunning and affordable. I lost my temper and told her if she wanted to plan a wedding so badly, she should remarry. It was harsh, but I was fed up with her trying to live her dream through me. My fiancé supports me, but my family thinks I'm wrong. Edit, answers to common questions. Is she paying for the wedding? No, not a cent. Why not set boundaries? We've tried, but she ignores them, crying and guilting us until we give in or look at her suggestions. Update 1. After reading your advice, my fiancé and I decided to stand firm. Our wedding planner was amazing, suggesting we set passwords with vendors, which worked wonderfully. Thank you for the idea. We invited my mom to dinner to tell her to stop interfering. It went poorly. She brought her binder and her old, tattered wedding dress, which wouldn't fit either of us and isn't our style. I've repeatedly told her I'll choose my own dress and she should save hers for if she remarries. She assumed we'd invited her to apologize and let her take over. Instead, we gently said her involvement was too stressful. She broke down, claiming all she wanted was my perfect wedding, and since she'd given up on having a perfect son-in-law or grandkids, we should let her plan it. Her sudden negativity about my sexuality, never an issue before, shocked us. I told her she's a guest, nothing more, and we'd cut her speech if she kept acting out. She had a meltdown, so we paid and left her crying in the restaurant. Later, our florist called. My mom had tried to change our flower arrangements behind our backs. When confronted, she lied until cornered, then admitted she was helping because she knew best. I uninvited her from the wedding, with full support from my fiancé and her parents. Update 2. I'm done, utterly done with her. The past 3 months were hell, but my wife and I are now happily married. My mom never considered our wishes. She kept calling vendors, trying to change details and guess passwords. We switched passwords weekly to random phrases to stop her. We kept the wedding date and location secret, even telling her we'd postpone to summer to throw her off. She screamed that we were canceling despite her. We blocked her number, cut the budget to afford security, and thank goodness we did. She showed up in her wedding dress, demanding entry, claiming it was her wedding. I'm typing this as we wait to board our flight home after an amazing honeymoon. We're looking at jobs and apartments 6 hours away to escape her. She's been sending letters calling me a terrible daughter, along with childhood photos and notes asking why I don't love her anymore, why I banned her from her wedding. She hand-delivered some the day after the wedding, caught on our doorbell camera, and sent others via mail. My best friend, house-sitting, opened them and shared the contents. I'm furious. She tried to sabotage my wedding, crashed it, and now guilts me. My own mother. Comment response. We're considering a plan to match a state to a guest and say we're moving there to catch whoever leaks it to my mom. We already limited invites to my side to those aware of her chaos, but someone still told her, so we'll cut them out too. Update 3. Context. I got married months ago. My mom tried to control our wedding plans, wanting her dream wedding since she only had a courthouse ceremony with my late dad. When we asked her to stop, she threw a homophobic tantrum in a restaurant, tried to crash our wedding in her dress, and then sent guilt-tripping letters. Recently, I found out who leaked the wedding details. No elaborate trap was needed. We were waiting to settle into our new life. I went back for work and invited my cousin, who was a bridesmaid and like a sister, to lunch at a place my mom wouldn't go. But my mom showed up acting casual, asking about my life and hinting at grandkids. My cousin avoided eye contact. She admitted she told my mom about the lunch and the wedding, pressured by her mom, my aunt, and my mom, who knew she'd know if the wedding was delayed. Despite knowing how unhinged my mom's been, she spilled everything. I'm not angry, just betrayed. I'm so relieved we didn't share our new address, so my mom can't show up. I've cut off my cousin, who I saw as a sister, and I'm done with my entire family. If you let in a little chaos, the rest follows. Comment response. Your mom knew your cousin was an easy target and manipulated her. She's a bully, like how she tries to control you. Good on you for standing up to her. I'm cutting her off too. Before this, my mom and aunt walked all over my cousin and me. Reddit helped me see my boundaries weren't real, and my mom kept overstepping. I've grown a backbone. My cousin hasn't. I hope going no contact with her and the family pushes her to stand up for herself.